I'm Grace Evans, and I am standing in for Fafua Yang of Alpha News, and I'm with Minnesota Family Council. I am here today with Matt from Students for Life. Matt, tell us a little bit about what your job is with Students for Life.
Yeah, so I work as the regional coordinator for the states of North Dakota, Minnesota, and Wisconsin, and as a part of that, I work with all the different affiliated student groups in those three states and help them get access to pro-life supplies, pro-life contacts, whatever it is they need to grow and develop in their different pro-life ministries at whatever school they're at.
What are some ways that students can get involved right now if they're watching this and they're thinking, yes, I need to be involved in the pro-life movement?
Yeah, so one of the ways that I would say, first of all, is find out if your school is a pro-life group. If they don't, you can try and start one and talk to your school's administration about it. You can go to www.studentsforlife.org and look at who your local regional coordinator is. If you're in Minnesota, that would be me. If you're in Nebraska, that would be one of my coworkers. So, and then there's a lot of other good local orgs too, like Pro-Life Active Ministries, like Minnesota Family Council, which all have resources that can help students grow and develop in their ministries as well.
That's really great. Last question for you, Matt. What is one word you'd use to describe how you're feeling right now? Think about that. One word to describe how you're feeling right now.
There's a lot of words I could use. I'd say happy. Although with the caveat being that there's a long road ahead of us. You know, in states like Minnesota, abortion will continue to be illegal due to things like chemical abortion. Even in states that might, have abortion be illegal right now, there's still avenues in which women can gain access to abortion there as well. So this is a victory. This is a day to be happy and satisfied. But trust me, as we all know, this is only the tip of the iceberg.
Thank you so much, Matt.
Absolutely. Thank you, Grace.
Yeah. I'm here with Renee Carlson of True North Legal. Renee, thank you so much for joining us. Please tell us a little bit about your work in helping to overturn Roe v. Wade.
Well, I work for True North Legal, which is Minnesota Family Institute's legal initiative. We work in education, policy, and litigation, and our organization filed an amicus brief in this case, co-authored with Professor Teresa Collette from the University of St. Thomas, representing many groups, family policy groups, as well as former Vice President Mike Pence's National Policy Organization. And in our brief, we talked about the destruction of abortion on society and the harms that it causes to women, to children, and to families. And we make the case that abortion is not the great rescuer that abortion advocates claim that it is. It really isn't.
So true. And what did former Vice President Mike Pence say to you about your brief?
He thanked us for the brief. It was an honor to be working with a pro-life champion. In fact, he said he used parts of our brief in his speech the day before the oral argument in the Dobbs case at the National Press Club. So to have such amazing partnerships, both national and state policy groups, was really an honor. This is just a historic day, Grace, and I'm super excited to be a part of it. What a landmark day in history for our country and for our state. There is so much work to be done, but as you said, there's so many pro-life advocates standing here together to get the job done.
Thank you so much for joining me, Renee.
Yeah, thank you, Grace.
I'm here with William. William, thank you so much for joining me. Tell me the significance of this day for you.
This day is significant because it's a symbolic moment. Yeah, the abortion isn't going to end in this country right now, but on a national level, we're saying we're not okay with this anymore, and that's a huge step forward. So it's worth celebrating that. It's like the metaphorical tearing down of the Temple of Baal. Like it's turning back to God in a national way, and so that has a huge significance. And so it's worthy of celebration.
That's great. And what is one thing that you would like to say? There's another rally going on right now that a lot of pro-abortion activists are at. What's something that you would want to say to them as a pro-life activist?
Oh man, that's a tough question. I don't know if I have too much I'd want to say. The rally cry is often "my body, my choice," but it's like, what about the other body that's inside the womb? That's a different person. It's a different heartbeat. It's a different set of DNA, and so I guess, what about their body and what about their choice? Do they have any right in life? So
That's really good. Thank you so much for your time, William. Yeah. Hello, I am here with Brian Gibson from Pro-Life Action Ministries. Brian, thank you for joining me. Please tell me about the groundbreaking work that Pro-Life Action Ministries has been up to over the past many, many years.
Well, our primary work is out at the abortion facilities. We encourage people to come out and join us in prayer. Keeping prayer vigil out there. We do 40 Days for Life a couple times a year. We have the biggest vigils in the United States every year with our Good Friday prayer vigil. And then we do sidewalk counseling daily, which is reaching out to the women and helping them and offering them help and saving lives. And we've saved more than 3,600 babies through our sidewalk counseling efforts over the years.
Wow. And how do you see hearts and minds change? Like, what's one thing that you would say people should bring up in changing hearts and minds? What do you find that changes the most hearts and minds in your work?
Well, I'm not sure that there's any one thing that it is, because each individual comes with why they're there. The women that are coming for abortion, they have their various reasons. But, most often it's just offering them help. Letting them know that there's tons of free help available.
Yeah.
And when they get to know that help's available, they often will change their minds and not go through with their abortions.
Yeah. How can people get involved with Pro-Life Action Ministries?
PLAM.org, PLAM.org. Just go to the website and there's a way to get connected right there.
That's great. And last question, how are you feeling right now?
Well, I'm a little tired and a little wore out because it's been a long, crazy day, but I'm happy as can be in God.
Same here. Thank you so much, Brian.
Thank you.
Yeah.